The new intern at the company had been bumming rides home with me every single day. Since we lived in the same direction, I never said anything about it. Until one weekend, well past midnight, when I was dead asleep and my phone rang. Her voice came through like a command. "I'm at Encore Karaoke Lounge. Get over here and take me home." I sat up, irritated. "It's 2 in the morning. Don't you think calling me to come pick you up is a little presumptuous? I'm not your chauffeur." She let out a cold scoff, dripping with arrogance. "My cousin is the HR director at the company. Driving me around is a privilege for you. Do what you're told, or I'll have him fire you." Oh, so she still didn't know I was the boss. When I didn't respond, Maureen Fox let out a smug little hum. "Scared now? Then get moving. And pick me up a hot milk on the way. I want it the second I get in the car." I listened to her barking orders, still just as shameless as ever, and I laughed. Maureen had started a month ago. I'd just come back from inspecting the factory floor that day, still in my work coveralls, and ran into her in the elevator right after she passed her interview. She wrinkled her nose, gave me a once-over, and instinctively put distance between us. Everyone at the company kept a respectful distance when they saw me, so I didn't think much of it. The next day after work, though, I was about to drive home when Maureen walked right up to my car, pulled open the passenger door, and sat herself down. Her tone was pure entitlement. "You're one of the factory technicians, right? I saw you drive past Lakeview Residences yesterday. That's where I live. Drop me off on your way." I was stunned. I oversaw more than a dozen companies, tens of thousands of employees. This was the first time anyone had ever had the nerve to order me around like that. I opened my mouth to say something, but she'd already buckled her seatbelt and was snapping at me with that cold impatience of hers. "Let's go already. I'm in a hurry." She pulled out her phone and started scrolling, not sparing me another glance. She was new. I let it slide. It was on the way, so I drove her. When we pulled up to Lakeview Residences, she didn't say thank you. She just shoved the door shut and walked off without looking back. I figured she was fresh out of college, probably didn't understand workplace etiquette yet. I didn't dwell on it. I thought that would be the end of it. It wasn't. From that day on, Maureen showed up in my passenger seat after work like clockwork. Never asked. Never waited for an invitation. Before I could even object, she started making demands. "From now on, stop by my building in the mornings when you're heading in. Pick me up on the way. I hate the smell of smoke. I know it's your car, but no more smoking in it. I got down here 3 minutes before you today. Be faster next time. Don't make me wait. These seats are too hard. Bring a cushion for me tomorrow. Something soft. I don't like the color of this car. When you get a chance, wrap it in pink." I've been racking my brain trying to figure out how someone could freeload rides every single day while acting like she was doing me the favor. Now I knew. Her cousin was the HR director. "Hello, why aren't you saying anything? Are you on your way or not?" Maureen's impatient voice crackled through the phone again. I yawned. "No, I'm going back to sleep. Call yourself a cab." I hung up. Before I could even set the phone down, it rang again. "Maureen again. Are you out of your mind? You actually hung up on me. Do you have any idea that my cousin is sitting right next to me?" I replied lazily, "Oh, and?" She let out a contemptuous scoff. "You don't even get it, do you? No wonder you're stuck doing grunt work at the bottom of the company. Let me spell it out for you. I brought my cousin and his whole family out tonight for karaoke and drinks, to thank him for getting me hired. If you had an ounce of sense, you'd get over here right now, settle the tab at Encore, then drive every single one of us home. Make a good impression on my cousin. Do a good enough job, and maybe I'll put in a nice word for you. One sentence from my cousin and you'd be transferred out of the factory floor and into an office. Just like that."